Greetings, Ben Murray here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. Welcome. So today I thought very fitting, episode 200, cover my SaaS Metrics framework. So my five-pillar SaaS Metrics framework that I use for my clients and my coaching calls, and I teach in my SaaS Metrics course at my academy. So what is this five-pillar SaaS Metrics framework? Well, it acts as a guide, as a roadmap to calculate the right metrics for the right stage of our business. So for example, if we're early stage, we're not going to calculate every metric under the sun. But if we're above 10 million ARR, for example, then yes, I expect a metric calculated in each box of my five-pillar SaaS metrics framework. So, what is this framework? Well, pillar one, we have growth. We have to understand where our growth is coming from new business, from expansion business. What are those new logo or user counts? So, we have to understand growth. And that can come from, say, our CRM data. Can come from our MRR schedule that we then translate into bookings data. But we have to understand growth because without that data, we cannot calculate pillar five, which is sales and marketing efficiency. So moving on. So we have growth, right? We're acquiring customers, we're expanding customers. Then we have retention. Are we keeping those customers and users? So we have to calculate customer retention, gross revenue retention, net revenue retention. So now we've acquired customers, we're measuring whether we're retaining them. And then we have to think about our financial profile. So we have to think about the margins in our business. So what is our gross profit margin? Really important to understand that because that changes as we scale. And then we have to understand margins by revenue stream. So if we have subscriptions, variable revenue, services, managed services, hardware, we have to understand the margins that each of those revenue streams are producing for our SaaS company. So important to understand that mix. Because if we're running, say, a 55, 60% gross profit, well, what's contributing to that? We have to know that. And also, low gross profit is a huge hurdle to achieving profitability. So, scaling to profitability. So now we understand our margins. Next is pillar four, our financial profile. So EBITDA, for example, rule of 40. What's our OpEx profile? What are we investing in R&D as a percentage of revenue? So really important to understand that COGS versus OpEx split and our financial profile. Then finally, we have efficiency. No, so not only sales and marketing efficiency, but org efficiency. So with org efficiency, we have revenue per FTE. We have my ROSE metric, which is more accurate than revenue per FTE. And so important that that chart moves up and to the right. If you're trying to achieve profitability and trying to scale the profitability, we have to have a focus on org efficiency. And often I think we just throw around rev per FTE too lightly, but it's so key to achieving profitability in the long run, especially using the ROSE metric. Then everybody's favorite sales and marketing efficiency metrics. So we have CAC, we have CAC payback, LTV to CAC, cost of ARR, magic number. So important to understand all that investments that's going into our go-to-market engine and what's that ROI. So you can use my five-pillar SaaS metrics framework to implement in your business. I have a ton of resources around it. Plus in the show notes, I have a link so you can download my Excel dashboard and also my framework. So this acts as your roadmap to calculating the right metrics for the right stage. And also, if you'd like to level up your SaaS metrics knowledge, my next SaaS metrics course kicks off July 9th, and I'll be teaching my five-pillar SaaS metrics framework. So hope to see you there, and be sure to download my Excel dashboard and my framework from the show notes. Thanks.